Jersey Generals leading by a score of 14-9 before a rather large crowd on a gorgeous day. And we want to spend a moment now with the Commissioner of the United States Football League, Mr. Harry Usher. Announced today, then confirmed a very poorly kept secret, that the championship game this year would be played here at the Meadowlands.
Right, July 14th, right here, right at one of the best facilities, I think, in the country.
Harry, let's talk about the obvious questions that everybody seems to ask. Are you committed, in fact, to go into the fall in 1986?
Well, the owners voted last August to go into the fall of '86, and I'm here to try and carry out those wishes. We're going to start negotiations with ABC and see where we go. It's not going to be easy, but we'd like to make it there. I think the league belongs in the fall, going head-on-head with the NFL.
Though as I have traveled about this year, I feel some waffling that it might not be cast in concrete.
Well, we're not going to do anything absurd. The secret is to try and get there, make it economically viable, and that's what I'm here to do. If it requires a reconsideration, we'll look at it anew, but there may be alternatives to network that would make sense too.
The Los Angeles franchise is a ward of the league.
Yes.
It's our understanding that Houston is in some fiscal difficulty as well.
Well, Los Angeles is owned by the league right now. We're looking for qualified owners to pick up the what has been a revolving door out there that I think has created a problem for us on the West Coast. I think we'll make it before the end of the year. Houston's an entirely different problem. There's a small standby commitment by the owners to make sure that Houston doesn't have a problem before the end of the year, but we haven't extended any money at this time.
As the rumbles go in the city where I live, there is growing talk that more people in the San Fernando Valley area might be interested in having a franchise. Are you aware of such talk?
Well, we've had rumblings in that regard. When you look at the demographics of Los Angeles, Anaheim is a long way from anyone in the valley. The Raiders have their own appeal to the type of person they appeal to go to the Coliseum. And you have about 1.5 million disenfranchised potential football fans out there in the valley. And I live in Tarzana, so I know all about them.
The labor union situation now, there was a show of solidarity before this game today, last night, and I imagine at other games across the country. And they have voted, as my understanding, decisively to strike if and when necessary. But are negotiations proceeding at an even keel?
Yes, they are. There have been negotiations, been really going on for 5-6 months off and on. During the past 2 weeks, they've accelerated, and we expect to have some very meaningful discussions later this week. I think we'll have an agreement that can be considered within the next couple of weeks at the latest.
Just being an outsider looking at it would seem to me a strike would be a death blow.
Well, I don't think anything is ever a death blow. I think it would be ill-advised for everybody concerned. The league is, I think, turned around. The teams are much stronger this year. Crowds are beginning to come back to the stadia. We've got a sense of forward movement, and I don't think it would be in anyone's interest to have a strike, and I don't think we'll have one.
And the antitrust action is for the moment on the back burner?
Well, that's one way of getting to the desired goal. There's congressional action, then there's just plain negotiation with television networks and other television people. I think the goal that we're trying to promote is a sense of competition, a sense of something to keep the ratings from sliding down, not only for professional football, for all sports. There's that sense of competition we're trying to promote. I think we got a great product out there, and it's just a matter of time before the people will really get going with it, both as a viewer or as a patron.
Pretty good show today so far.
This is fun. This is the kind of football the USFL stands for. We like to say that this is where football is still a game. It's not a religion. It's not something that's going to bear on taxpayers' solvency. It's really fun, and that's what we attract both from the players, the coaches, and the owner's standpoint.
Of course, the investment, when you think about Doug Flutie, you think about Steve Young and Herschel Walker, there's an awful lot of cash running around out there on that field.
Well, there is a lot of cash. It's an expensive proposition to have a league, and we have attracted 3 straight Heisman Trophy winners. We've got 5 out of the last Maxwell winners in the league. I think there's a great quality of play out there, so that the teams have meshed together. When you look at where it was 2 years ago to where it is today, I think that maybe there's 6-8 teams in the USFL that are on parity with the NFL right now. We'd like to promote a little exhibition with the NFL if they choose to see fit to do so.
For a man who was a Phi Beta Kappa at Brown and edited the Law Quarterly at Stanford and helped boss the Los Angeles Olympic Games, you've walked square up against another challenge. I wish you good luck.
Well, thanks very much, Keith. I think we'll make it.
Commissioner Harry Usher. who succeeded Chet Simmons as the head man of the United States Football League.